What is good, credit people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalambeats, and in today's video we're talking about Cole Bennett. Maybe not in the most positive light, but I just want to make sure y'all know before we get started, I am a fan of Cole Bennett. I draw a lot of inspiration from him for my YouTube career and other things, business ventures and whatnot. I even got the Lyrical lemonade little box thing right there. You can see, like, I support Cole Bennett heavily. I got other stuff too, like merch and whatever. So again, I'm not biased against Cole Bennett. I'm just speaking from the soul and what other people are talking about on Twitter as well. So anyway, this all started because Cole Bennett posted a couple of tweets that were a little bit contradictory to what he's been doing in the past couple of years. And by the way, he's super successful, way more successful than me, so I can't really talk, but here's just my opinion, I guess. Anyway, he said explicitly, I miss the SoundCloud days, no Spotify/Apple playlisting, just genuine finds. Now, nobody was riled up after this. You know, probably a lot of people miss the SoundCloud days. However, I still do think that we are in the SoundCloud days. Maybe he's just not in tune with it as much anymore. Even I have gotten a little bit away from it because I like to listen to Spotify. SoundCloud app's kind of trash. You gotta listen to like a 30-second ad and whatnot. But still, there's a lot of artists that I still listen to that are solely on SoundCloud, or at least predominantly, because they drop most of their music on SoundCloud rather than on major streaming platforms like Sofago, Autumn, Summers, the list goes on. But anyway, then he posted this next tweet saying, when the SoundCloud scene was at its height, there were unsigned underground artists doing more numbers than mainstream acts. No label push, just a loyal audience. It was an era. Then the labels caught on and nothing has been the same since. Everything feels so artificial now. Well, he's probably talking about XXXTentacion, Juice WRLD, all of these people that accrued massive fan bases without the help of a label. A lot of these independent acts that came up, even like Trippie Redd and such. However, now these artists have grown up and they probably have their own labels. 1400 Entertainment, X had Bad Vibes Forever, and if they don't have their own label, they've either fallen off completely or they're one of the biggest rappers in the game, getting hella playlisting organically, basically, even though they have promotion from their label helping them with streams, but that's just their business. But once you get really big, you kind of need that help, especially when you want to keep up the quality or increase it, I guess, with like music videos, album rollouts, interviews, all that. But Squirt Reynolds on Twitter, my guy, he made a pretty fantastic point saying, I love Cole and his work, but this tweet looks funny in the light when you consider how many obvious industry plants or artists with a questionable upcoming he has worked with in the past. You are one of the people nurturing this shit. Straight in facts, my guy. And just as Squirt said, this is no hate at Cole whatsoever, but he is contradicting himself a little bit in that this hot take is kind of true, because if you go through some of the catalog in the Lyrical Lemonade music videos on the channel on YouTube, you'll see some of the very same artists that are actually pretty big and not underground at all. So obviously they're getting paid. And actually we know for a fact that Lyrical Lemonade gets huge budgets, like hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even millions. I don't even know. Adam22 on the No Jumper podcast has said this before, that Cole Bennett makes racks from these budgets on the music videos. I mean, he's working with Eminem. How much do you think that Eminem's label's putting towards a music video, especially with how extravagant Lyrical Lemonade music videos are with their sets, their props, the editing? They have hella employees. If you watch any of the behind the scenes footage of any of the music videos. And so opposite of what Cole Bennett was saying with some of the SoundCloud rappers that he used to make a lot of music videos for, like Famous Dex, Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, that whole era of 2016, 2017 kind of, even Lil Skies, which we talked about in a previous video. He's gotten into more mainstream rappers, pop, which I have no problem with. Like, keep doing that. These rappers sound great. But like Polo G, Lil Durk, Juice WRLD, 24K Golden, Eminem, The Kid Laroi, with so many music videos, it's like I don't even want to watch it anymore. NLE Choppa, NBA Youngboy, Lil Mosey. It seems like any of the times that Lyrical Lemonade artists, as in people who have worked with Cole in the past, start to drop another album, they use a Lyrical Lemonade music video as an album rollout single, which is, again, not a problem. However, when Cole Bennett says everything feels so artificial now, he's pretty much playing into that whole ideology, and that he's accepting the quote label push and encouraging Apple and Spotify playlisting, which he knows the artists and labels that he's getting money from are using. And he's not really doing any music videos for artists that have a completely organic underground audience with no label push. But that's completely normal given that he's grown his channel to 17.3 million subscribers, so he can't just be out here guessing or taking chances on smaller artists that may not get significant amount of views as say an Eminem video, which is guaranteed to get at least 10 million plus, the last one Nat getting 52 million. So there's more money in promoting some of the more mainstream acts. For a quick comparison, the last music video before Whipski with Snot and Lil Skies was SSG Kobe with 2.9 million views, which Calabasas is a great song, by the way. It was cool how SSG Kobe went on like the more rap style. I think he was made for that, aside from the vocals, which he can still do, but I think he should rap more. But compared to say a Juice WRLD or Polo G or Lil Durk, again, getting over 10 million views every time. But in general, if you just go through the catalog of the Lyrical Lemonade music videos chronologically, you'll find that as you go through time from the very beginning, less and less frequently is Cole Bennett taking chances on some of these underground, very organic acts rather than just taking the bag from the label, which again, he said that he misses the days that labels were not supporting artists in such a big way. But back to the business side of things, as we were talking about before, Cole is definitely getting way more money from some of these larger artists, so it makes sense that he's doing music videos for these people aside from the SoundCloud rappers. And in addition to that, he also has hella employees now, like all the people we were talking about before who get credit in the description on a lot of these music videos, like director of animation or director of, I don't even know, like POV, anal. So he almost has to sell his soul in a way with the label checks so that he can support all these people that are counting on him to pay their bills, that he's promising contracts to pay them a certain amount of money per month. So what I say to him to fix this issue is that maybe with the Lyrical Lemonade channel, probably not even watching this, but I think this would be a cool solution and something that I've even implemented in my own channels, is that he should have this Lyrical Lemonade main channel that maybe is the breadwinner, making music videos for only the top acts, and the labels are giving them hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars per video and budget. And then maybe he has a Lyrical Lemonade 2 where there's not as much pressure to make as much money or get as many views. It's just having fun with it, with the editing style that Cole Bennett used to kind of do, and just try to give some of these smaller artists a bigger look. Whereas now it's kind of hard to get a Lyrical Lemonade video. He can probably only drop one underground artist per couple of months so that he continues to grow the channel without losing viewership. I don't know, just an idea, something that he can look at. Not a hater, I'm here to help. So with that, it's your boy Bob Lamb signing off. Probably gonna get pooped on for this video since Cole Bennett I know has a lot of supporters and he's a pretty positive guy in general. Let me know in the comments what you think about this situation in which Cole Bennett may be nurturing this whole label, pushing a bunch of industry plants rather than promoting underground artists like he used to. Make sure to like and subscribe to join the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, Carter people. Know what I'm saying?